Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time, because it's Friday. It's time for another edition of Friday's Finds. And I know before we get into it, you want to look in the background. We actually have guys working this week. If you want to know what that's all about, jump over to the RV Homestead Texas channel. I'm doing a weekly update on our barn door, East Texas barn door build. Click on that subscribe button, hit the howdy button while you're there. Oh yeah, remember to hit the bell as well. Lots of cool stuff happening over there. Meanwhile, we got some boxes to open. I got 5 boxes this week. This usually works out to be about 5 products in a 20-minute video. So we've got 5 products, 4 different companies. We are gonna go with flattest to fattest. There we go, fattest to flattest. So let me clear off a table because I got a bunch of boxes on my table. So we're gonna go from flattest to fattest. So we'll start with a big one, go to some small ones, and come back to a big one. These are going to be fun ones to work with. All right, so let me get things sorted out. I'll be right back. Y'all remember East Oak? Way back, one of the very early Friday's Finds, we had an East Oak product. It was actually smokeless fire pit. I still have it today. I actually have it set up on the patio down on the barn door patio, and I've been burning wood in it every night. I really like that design, and it's held up extremely well. Well, they're back, and they have sent us the East Oak camping tent. It's a 6x6. I'm not sure, it's a 6 asterisk by 6 foot, and it doesn't actually look like a camping tent. Let's open this box and validate what's inside. That's a weird one. Weird one to open. I gotta make sure we don't have a license plate, because Amazon does not like when my license plate shows. Even though driving around, there's cameras everywhere capturing my license plate. I don't know why Amazon has an issue with that. But anyhow, we're gonna open this box. I'll stop talking. Right. I'll stop talking. Nice package. This feels like a pop-up. There's some instructions inside. I think I'm gonna need more room. We need more room. This looks like a pretty good place right here. That was simple. Pack. I'm not sure what that is. 4 QR codes. Can't show that off. They provide you with a QR code to register. So they want you to know that this is your certificate of authenticity. It's a unique, so within 90 days you want to register, and you'll have a 3-year warranty, and each unit has its own unique ID number. So each tent has a serial number. Enough documentation stuff. The East Oak camping tent, 6x6 pop-up. I think this is an innovative design. I like this. It was simple to set up. There were a couple of poles that hold up the ceiling, that hold it in place. Now, there is no floor, so I think it's more of like a beach tent, a day use kind of thing, where you would, you know, throw down a tarp or a blanket and pitch that. So like my redheaded wife, she's got fair skin, so that would be a great shelter for her during the day. Keeps the place to keep the bugs out. So that's what I like about it, is it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It'll fit into one of my pass-through bays, and anytime we have a mosquito infested area, we can pop this up and no skaters get to us, but we can see out just fine. If we were to use it for sleeping purposes, you would want to make sure that you were not in a hole or something, because there's no way to keep this dry. So if we were to have a rainstorm right now, there would be water coming from up there right through here in the floor. That's the only drawback I can find to the East Oak pop-up camping tent. Super simple to set up, didn't need the instructions. It literally just popped up. It's like most of your little pop-up shower tents. This is just a bigger version. Speaking of, you could use this as a shower tent too, or a porta potty tent. I like this design. I like it. Sides roll up, tuck away, but if you've got a rain shower coming, you can close it up. If you're gonna stay in here overnight, you can close it up. This is a cool deal. I like it, and I know you will too. Let's go open another box. Texleron US. They wanted to get in on the Friday's finds action. Let's see what they have sent us. Oh, that's what it is. This is a Texleron digital wireless backup camera system. These are always fun to work with. I have a setup to do this. Let's see what's in the kit. First thing we have, a nice monitor, 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. It will one year warranty on it. We have cable, screwdriver. There's our camera. Nice, heavy duty, durable camera. We have a mount, suction cup mount for the monitor. So now all I have to do is put it in White Lightning, put it on the F-150. We'll put it on the back of the F-150 and we'll go for a drive. Well, let me open another box first. We have a new Friday's Find sponsor. CAMEL products reached out. Not the cigarette company. This is an online Amazon brand, CAMEL, they're a new one. They reached out to me. They wanted to get on some Friday's Finds. So they sent us 2 products. And we'll start off with Outdoor Perfection. Outdoor Perfection. I think that should be a F. Perfection. Maybe that's a new word that. Maybe that's a new word for my vocabulary. Perception. They sent us some sandals. You know how much I dislike, you probably don't know. I don't like wearing shoes if I don't have to. I like sandals. And I really think these are interesting. They're very well packaged. Super soft. These are like super light. These are good trekking sandals. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on and we'll go do some wandering around on rough surfaces. These will be great water shoes, so if you're doing some kayaking, I like kayaking. These will be great for kayaking. So CAMEL, when they after I told them I'd work with the shoes and told them what I was going to put them on both YouTube and Amazon, they're like, oh, wait a minute, YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. That's my jam. They sent us a tent. I don't know if I can do 2 tents in one video or not. It's my show, of course I can. Once again, I need more room. All right, I go find another location. This is actually a 4-person tent. And that's what it looks like right there. I think it's a different form of pop-up. It's very similar to that right there, I think. But I gotta go find a location before we'll know for sure. The Camel Crown tent. That was, I think that was the fastest I've ever set up a 6-person tent. I mean, that literally, you saw how quick that went together. I like that design. The little two gear pockets on either side. Place to hang a lantern. There's 2 vents in the roof that you can actually open like that. Get a little airflow action in here. Hard to do it with one hand holding the camera. Yeah, this is a legit floored tent. So you've got a 6-inch barrier. So we've got heavy rains in the forecast for this week. So if you're camping and there's a slope, it won't get in your tent. Your windows, you've got no seam, netting. I really like this design. It was really simple to work. And there's a place where you can run a cord. So if you got a little portable AC unit, you can get power in there. I like it. That's cool. Camel Crown. So there was a method to my madness. I did those two, the tents first, because this is kind of the tenting edition of Friday's Finds. Let's see what's in this other box that I don't even know who it came to us from. Let me see. Métis. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're new to the channel. Let's see what they sent us. It's a 2-pack, not Tupac, not that dude. It's a 2-pack. Pack, P-A-C-K. This is a fabric waterproofing spray. When you get a anytime I get a brand new tent, and you want to do this at least once a year, they actually sent 2 cans, so we have one to share. But you know, I've got raincoats. It's like a spray silicone. So we can take this spray silicone and we can put it on the tent, which is already waterproof, but now it's even more waterproof. And if you apply that, it'll also help reduce the damage done by some of the solar rays. But what I'm really excited about is my raincoat didn't shed water last time I was out in the rain. I'm gonna apply the Askerp fabric waterproofing spray to my raincoat, and we'll see how well it sheds water. So I'm gonna waterproof my raincoat. It occurred to me, there's another really great use. and that is my patio furniture. Anytime it rains, it gets wet. And sometimes I don't think about that, and I sit down and I get a wet butt. Now, those days are over. No more wet butt for Dude RV. And we'll go ahead and take care of Yappies too. She'll be grateful. Quite happy with it. Like I said, I didn't get enough. You see where I got a good heavy application and where I didn't get enough. That's why I always when I'm waterproofing my raincoat, I do it twice. Now these were not, I've not ever waterproofed these cushions. So it's actually the first time I've ever put a waterproofing solution on my patio cushions. That's awesome, because then I can just shake it right off. No more wet butt for Dude RV. So you get 2 of these in the package. You can share it, or you can use all of it. If you got enough stuff like I do, you're gonna need both of them. I like it. You will too. All right, I gotta put on some shoes. I am definitely not a foot model. I'm not a foot model. Nor am I a hand model. I am not a model. I know somebody's gonna say, well, I should have had a pedicure before I shot this video. I'm just a real guy. They feel pretty comfortable. I guess we need to go for a walk. Get some traction. Get some traction action out of the camel. Out of the camel footwear. I almost said camel toe. Okay. So the camel sandals, very interesting. So I actually have nerve stuff going on in my feet. For years I was trying every kind of footwear available, and there was I don't even know if it's still on the market. There was a type of shoe called MBS, Maasai Barefoot MBTs, Maasai Barefoot Technology. It's kind of a rocking footbed. That's what these are. You kind of roll, your feet roll when you walk. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I think you will too. Y'all want to see my camel toes again? It occurred to me that I needed to show you summertime use. So when we walked in here earlier, I didn't have the windows open. Nice and airy. Big windows. Roll up, get out of the way. So you got a roof over your head to keep the rain off of you. You have windows for ventilation, but yet you've got the no-see-um netting that will protect you from those biting insects. You can tie this door back. It has 2 zippers, 2 pulls. And I really like the little vestibule so that you can take your shoes off here and not walk inside. Although I didn't take my shoes off when I walked inside. All right, that's a handy tent right there. The RV backup camera kit, it actually, it's got a lot of gear to it. So we have as I mentioned, the windshield mount for the monitor. I already have the monitor sitting on my dash. If you have a Furrion system, this is a direct replacement. You've got the brackets for the Furrion mount on the back of your motorhome, or the back of your coach. They actually have 2 different mounts, or 3 if you count that one. So I like that. I'm going to do a temporary setup here on the back of White Lightning so we can see it running down the road. Temporary mount set up there. I actually have a PowerPoint at the back of the truck just for this kind of application. And here we are in the cab. We have our backup lines. Oh, that's cool. It's like an AI tracking. So we're a little off center with our lines. There we go. There. Now, RV's on the correct side. Trash can's in the right place. So now we need to go drive around and check this out. And I just so happen to have to go into town here in a little bit, so we'll shoot some footage of that while we're driving. Let's back up to a trailer. I was really impressed with the parking lot experience and how intuitive the AI, or whatever it is, it's identifying objects. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know how much of that parking lot footage I'm going to be able to shoot. Amazon is not a fan of license plates anywhere, even if you're out in a public place driving on a highway. So I'll do the best I can to give you that visual. All right, moving right along. And that brings us to the end of this edition of Friday's Finds. This was a fun one to do. I was really impressed with that camera. I don't think I've ever worked with one that was quite that sophisticated. I like it, and I'm pretty sure you will too. Post a comment down there. Tell me which one of these 5 items you like the best. Which tent would you camp in? And where would you go camping? All of these products are available on Amazon, and being the gracious host that I am, I will give you a link in the card above and in the description below. You'll actually have several in the description below, but the one that's up there, that'll take you to the Friday's Finds, a shopping list on the Dude RV Gear recommendation page on Amazon. Your business is most appreciated. If you don't want to mess with that Friday's Finds shopping list, down in the description there'll be individual product links. So if you want to just see the backup camera, there'll be a link directly to that product. I know the vendors would appreciate you clicking on their links and visiting their page as well. That really helps with their metrics and makes me look good too, so they'll keep sending me stuff to show you. If you're still with me at this point, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. I know your time's valuable, and the fact that you're spending some of your time watching my videos, I recognize that. Thank you. If you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button. And if you've been following along, thank you. That's why I get to do what I do. It's all because of you. Thank you so much for that. And for our patrons, your generosity is most appreciated. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?